played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff. The motion and stuff was really, really on point.
But you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Welcome to the Ghost Cup Series. Here today, drivers are at Talladega, track that is known for the big one, as we just actually had Kyle Larson smash into the side, or Ryan Preece smash into the side of Kyle Larson there at the most recent race. But drivers are currently in their qualifying. We'll pull up some race info here. Really, the big question I have is, can they avoid the big one? You ride around for a long time, and then it almost all comes down to one lap, and your race can be thrown away, or it can be made in that amount of time. For me, most of the time, it seems like I suck at these tracks, but that's just how I am sometimes, sadly. But hopefully it will be good. They have about 2 minutes left in their qualifying. Currently, TJ Hanley sits on top. For these tracks, I don't really look at qualifying as like a telltale sign of like who's fastest, because you're going to be drafting the whole entire time. So it really just... It just depends. I mean, you want to be just... Yeah. I don't think qualifying here matters pretty much, but sometimes you don't want to be around everybody else with all that junk that they're going to be going through, which can sometimes suck. But that will happen every now and then. There's nothing guys can do about it either. It's just wrecks that happen. You're like, well, you got to be kidding me. And then there's nothing you can do. That is weird. We'll actually wait there. Just trying to look up something here. That's something odd, but I'll figure this out eventually. Currently, yeah, TJ still sits on top. I actually leave it up there for y'all to see. It's actually surprisingly 300s faster than somebody else. I would have thought he'd be maybe a little bit slower. Not that he's going to be slow, all the time by any means at all. That's where did I know? Oh, crap. That's where it is. Okay, that's where it was. Trying to find that. Oh, okay. They have about 10 seconds left. Then they'll get back to the racing here. There's not really nothing to really talk about when it's qualifying. I mean, it's just how it is, really. That's just how it ends up being, though. I mean, it's just super speedway racing. I'm not a fan of it. I'll go ahead and say that much. I don't like it. I really don't. But they have just got done with their qualifying, so I will pull up the starting grid here for you all. Take that off on the left side. So TJ Hanley first, Jeff Taylor second, Thomas Stewart third, Lucas Whitehead fourth, fifth, Dylan McDonald sixth, Ryan Sizemore seventh, Lilith Peters eighth, Patrick McQuaid ninth, Joseph. I remember how to say his name. Virjalva Jr. 10th, Chris Hupka 11th, Brock Whitehead 12th, Johnny Williams 13th, DJ Daniel 14th, Christian Roots 15th, Noah Owens 26th, Nick Biddy 17th, Jonathan Cogswell 28th, Mike Corvea. 19th is Warren Young. 20th, Charles Whitehead. 21st, Cody Tarrant. 22nd, Mike Savanowski. 23rd, Joe David, 24th. Chris Ofield, 25th. Anthony Williams, 26th. Trey Whitehead, 27th. Brandon McLaughlin, 28th. Christopher Birds, 29th. Matt Metler, 30th. Dylan Ellis. That is everybody here tonight. So a lot of drivers here, that's for dang sure. Everybody's showing out at this track. It's a track that anybody can win at, is what I say. And that's why guys like it. To kind of avoid the wreck, really is it's one of the big things. If you don't get involved in a wreck, you're pretty much gonna be fine. It's just the problem is avoiding the wreck, because they'll like to collect you in it. They will really like to collect you in that for sure. Sure the stream is up. It's been wanting to freeze on my end, but that must just be, yeah, it's just my YouTube end. Okay, we are safe on that. Just making sure. I'm gonna type up something here for y'all just to find it real quick. Apparently I may be blind because I know I'm looking over something. There it is. That's what I need to do, actually. Nope, not that. Apparently I cannot control a keyboard to save my life. I'll figure it out eventually. I do really want to see... Let's see. Their fuel will probably be... about... I had to guess. Maybe... 30 to 40-ish laps on their fuel run is what they can get. It might be less. Who knows? I mean, it's a possibility. Really, and when you go down there, you're just going to take fuel. It's not going to be 4 tires unless it's under caution. That's the only time I could see you taking tires. Because, to be honest, you really don't need them. Unless you lock them down, you know, decide not to absolutely just slam into somebody at that point. Which, that's when you would evidently take them. His car will pull off here, though. DJ Hanley, his first pole of the season, too. I do know that. So he's done a pretty good job here tonight, but pace car does pull off. DJ Hanley will lead them to green here. Jeff Taylor on his outside. As green flag is in the air, we are underway here. Like Jeff will try to leave this first lap. Ryan's coming on the inside of him, though. He's trying to leave that lap also. That will be Jeff Taylor who will lead it. He has the 3 of Lucas Whitehead behind him, giving him a shove right now, though. This 3 is very famous with super speedways. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was really good at them. So was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Also need to get these guys a paint refresh. Their cars will go white, popping with the paint schemes if they do have them loaded in. Just want to make sure if anybody has a paint scheme that is being shown for them. DJ is pretty much glued to this guy's rear bumper right now. He's giving Sizemore all he can handle. These guys have to be careful about heating their cars, though, because if it gets too hot, well, then you kind of blow up, and that's not a good thing. You kind of need a car to race. These cars don't cool down as fast as they once did either. Be very, very cautious about that, too. See, everybody's pretty much attached. These guys back here aren't attached fully. So they probably need to get to the bottom as fast as they can. Just get in one line. As these guys are out of touch with the pack. This is not good for them. I have to hope they can get to Roberge here. Pick him up. One thing, too, you know, you'd be surprised. Guys that far back are not out of it because really these lanes like to stack up for some odd reason. I have no idea why. Guys just... Seems like that bottom lane just... It stacks up. That top lane doesn't stack up as bad. These guys trying to follow each other exactly. They're all bailing out the throttle, and it's just kind of a chain effect after that. Dylan McDonald's throwing it to the outside there. Gonna try to go around Brock, I believe. Yes, that is Brock, the 31. So many white heads. I have to remember who's who half the time, and I get confused a little bit. Taylor's still fighting on that outside. He's trying to get somebody to really push him. Lucas isn't right up on him exactly, but he's still he's close enough to him that he can push him, so he should be fine. Should. The word should. See Tarrant switching from top to the bottom lane. He says, I'm kind of had enough of this. He's gonna ride there. His second group's now kind of formed up. The 81, Trey, Charles, or not Charles. No, Charles Whitehead, yes. Charles, and then the 4 of Anthony Williams have kind of just all formed their own little group here. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not near McDonald at all, who's in front of them. They are actually right almost 2 seconds behind him. They kind of need to probably get up there a little bit sooner than later at this point. Somebody got shucked out to the middle. That was Ryan. He's going to be hung out to dry. DJ's actually going to pick him up, though, so he's not going to leave him out there fully, as Hubka might be the one guy that's left out. Yeah, he's going to be the one guy that's left out to dry. No help at all from behind. Everybody else is going to fall in line. That's what happens. If you can't get clear of that guy that's right in your quarter panel at these tracks, you're going to the back. You're dropping really, really fast out of this whole group. He should be able to hold on to somebody here soon. I don't think he's completely out of it. Watching the NFL draft here at the same time as this, Eagles just selected Jalen Carter. If any of y'all are curious and Pittsburgh fans, we'll have about 8 more picks till Pittsburgh does anything. Quay's now got up in that top lane. So Sizemore did find a spot in line. He actually goes down to the bottom, tries to get a run. He will be able to hold even with Taylor, but he can't come down now as Taylor's gotten to the quarter panel of him, so he can't come down and clear him at all there, so that's not too good. place. And I'll hop up that lead. This is going to be a lot of passes for the lead. That is for sure, guys. They're just going to be pretty much swapping first with each other. I mean, just using it like it's nothing else. This DJ's on the bumper, McQuaid, giving him a really good shot right now. That's for dang sure. There's nothing wrong being up on a guy's bumper, though, here. And you kind of have to be. You're really going to want to be. But if you're not, you're going to find the hard way that it's probably not too good. But DJ is absolutely laying it to McQuaid, though, right now. I mean, he's literally shoving him with everything that he's got. Might be a little bit too aggressive for him. I made the grave mistake of not bringing up a drink here. So all these guys hopefully calm down. I'm going to go run and get one of those. Throw something together. Managed to absolutely cover myself with a bunch of sticky juice I just mixed up. But good job, me. And I'm getting on me even more. Great. Going well so far.
Not at all.
It's like as these guys have been here, that they've been pretty calm with each other. However, not much happened. I was only going for I think actually 2 laps there, so they calmed down. I think. Maybe. I don't know. If they didn't, well, but we do have a lead change up here. Now it's actually Dylan McDonald instead. Taking the lead from all these guys. I do think that their pit window is about lap 30. I do think that's what it is, though. I'm going off a guess, however. A complete guess. If it's not, well, that just kind of sucks to begin with, but that happens. Almost got shoved out of line there. He's got to be careful. We do have some new people. Nick Biddy is a new one. I think he's really the only new guy. 24 isn't here. He was actually last week's winner. About to see Stewart squeeze him into the wall in accident. As we got him 4 wide, McQuaid's on the bottom. He's bailing out of this. You realize, okay, it's getting a little too crazy. 97, I think, is a new driver also. I did not remember him being up there. Right, we got 2 Patrick fans in here. Joe, I believe that's Joseph's dad. Hupka got hooked there on accident. Hupka's got to be careful. I mean, he was about to be hooked and sent around. He about ate the wall there for a minute. That was getting a little nerve-wracking for him. I would have been kind of scared if I was him. Okay, he's getting a bump from Cash. I think Cash is not hitting them square, and that's kind of caught as we have Savanowski get blocked down to the bottom by Joseph there, and Zofield goes off the bumper of Hupka. Keep it collected, as that was a big stack up there that could have ended horribly for everybody on the track. They're very lucky, very, very lucky that it was not bad for them. It can't go bad if I'm not careful, though. That is for dang sure. Yeah, Dylan's still in the lead right now. We do have a third lane for him. That's surprising. The 27 of Cogswell's up there. He's about to get squeezed. Joseph sees that coming, and he wants to get in on that action. That must have ended up horrible for him, though. He must have got turned. Would have maybe destroyed somebody. He's not careful. DJ has been up on the bumper. Everybody's been behind him. I mean, he's been shoving them the whole entire time. Nice, bud. .31 trying to go to the outside of DJ. DJ is going to be left out now. He will be able to tuck in behind him, though. Biggest mover, actually, Joe David. He's up 16 positions right now currently. Where is these guys back here? Haven't. How do these guys get up here? These guys are 3 seconds behind. I don't think they're out of it, though, by any means. Yeah, you got us blocking and throwing just some haymakers up here at each other. And it's really early. I will never understand why when somebody gets a draft pick, they all clap. I'll say, Hupka is running a new paint scheme this week, and it is absolutely amazing. See that Team Watson Racing setups there? Black, pink, purple, green, yellow, blue. Pretty much all the colors on him. That's a really, really nice looking paint scheme that he has here on the track. The first time in forever, I will say that Noah Owens needs to step up his game and beat Hupka now. Hupka did have his painted though, so can't really do anything to him about that. Boggs was going to shoot that middle, but he won't have... Oh, he has Cash go with him. I don't know if that's going to work out for him, though. Yeah, it really won't. So middle lane kind of stalled out. Very, very top lane led by Joseph there. Might be trying to get something going. Don't know if it'll work for him, though. Really not. We got guys kind of spaced out throughout the whole field, really. There's no Owens there. I will say that is a nice paint scheme. I wanted somebody to recreate that paint scheme that he has. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I'm actually having him paint him to make me one. I just like that lightning design on it, and that's just absolutely amazing to me. It's really cool. But enough of looking at people's cars and how they look. We're done with that. See this. I don't really have one line forming. We have like multiple lines that are just doing something here. They got some guys that are here, some guys that are there, some guys that are everywhere. Pretty much, it's everywhere. You guys are not sitting in one spot. As is Warren Young in here? I think he is. Yeah, he is. I was trying to remember if he was. That bottom lane's really kind of gotten formed up with each other, though, and then they just decided to kind of ride right here. Hupka's trying to go to the outside of TJ Hanley. I would get back in if I were you, my man. That may not end up so well for you if you don't get back in line, because I think he realizes that. He's like, yeah, let's kind of get back down here. I was trying to get that top line moving up there again. Hubka actually goes up there. Zofield does. I think it's like Cogswell. I might have said somebody's random last name. I just slurred it there. Sorry. As DJ kind of comes down the doors, kind of both meet in the middle actually. Slightly tap each other. I think. What's their fuel load here? I do want to make sure what their fuel load is because I'm not completely sure. So, their fuel load is 75%. I had to guess. It's probably 30 to 40 laps on their fuel. Probably. I say probably because I really don't know. It's a guessing game for me. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it absolutely, completely wrong on their fuel mileage that they have. Top three have kind of broken away now. DJ's shoved Dylan up there. Trey's also kind of just, he's a leader of this group. I think these three have probably realized, we might be able to run better just being us and everybody else behind us, because it's really, actually, no, they got Biddy's getting a run right now. Anya, he's just following line. So David is also there. I wonder if these two are teammates, that they're both kind of here together at the same time. They have to be. There's no way they're not. Have a swipe in the rear end here. It's about to end up somebody punted across the track. Never want to see anybody end up in the wall. I've been the person who has ended up in the wall multiple times. I know how that feels, and it's not a fun feeling at all. I mean, yeah, everybody. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's what I thought they were doing. Everybody is literally single file now. Everybody is. Welcome to plate racing, guys. So much fun, isn't it? Just follow a line and go straight with each other. One of the best things you can do, right? I hate it. I really do hate plate racing. I'm just going to tell you all that. With everything in me, I cannot stand it. Gonna be a lot of quiet in this race. I will tell you all that. I mean, Cody's trying something now. He might. No. They've actually got a huge gap. Cody needs to wait. Hold on. We got pit stops. That's what I thought was gonna happen around lap 30. They were already down. Hupka, Joseph, Jeff, Roberge, Ellis, Williams, Metler, and Whitehead are down pit road. So I was right when I thought we were gonna have pit stops there. I had a feeling we were going to have something happen around lap 30, and I was correct. I said 30 to 40. So it looks like it will be a possibly two-stop race. I say possibly because it may not be a two-stop race. If it is, hopefully. I saw a lot of yep, there it is. These guys are coming down too. McDonald gets in there deep. So does Gray. Not getting there so deep. Hopefully we don't see a Austin or a Tyler Reddick or a Chase Briscoe moment, as they all get in there nice and easy, surprisingly. Now, you do not want to slide through your pit box. You slide through your pit box here, you're losing the draft. It's dumb, but you cannot mess up getting it in there. Honestly, I'd be a little bit slower coming in to make sure I hit it correctly. I believe TJ probably won't be the first one off here, but this is going to be fuel. Well, if you're getting full fuel, you might be able to get 4 tires also. I think some of them did. Yeah, these guys actually did get 4 tires. 13, yep. These were all 4 tires. Everybody else took 4 tires too. McLaughlin had a 20-second pit stop. What's that done to him? Put him in the middle of nowhere. Hupka has found McQuaid. I think we had a speeder. And it was Trey Whitehead. Yep, he definitely sped coming into pit road. That right there sucks. That right there is going to be a heartbreaker for him. I know how that feels when you get in there so deep and you're like, well, nothing I can do now. He's got to hope for a caution, or he's not getting caught up with anybody else at all. That is probably one of the worst things that can happen to him. Just talking about you can't make a mistake. He goes out there and he makes one, but this is literally left DJ and Dylan alone, Joe and Nick together, Brock and okay, these guys aren't gonna catch this group up here though, because they're single filed out. The group of 4, or not 4, 5 cars versus 2 groups of 2. They'll catch them pretty quickly here. I think they'll probably pick them up in the draft also. They won't go by them. I do think that was probably all their pit stops though. Not all the pit stops. Everybody was in there. Oh, this is, sorry. I got some itch in my eyeballs. No! My eyes do not want to do anything with me right now, apparently. This group might have a chance to get up here too. They can get to Warren. They're actually... They're almost 3 seconds behind. 3 seconds behind Warren. And they're lined up, but they're actually losing time still somehow to them. However, this has now happened up front. We have Brock and these guys going by each other as Cash is actually Lilith this race. Didn't realize that now. Yeah, Lilith is subbing in for Christopher Cash here tonight. We're coming up on some lap cars here. That might be, yep. That's Johnny Williams, not Trey. These guys need a caution. They have to get one. Johnny's probably going to stay high and get out of their way. These guys are going to try to get a draft no matter what off of him and duck back down at the last moment. Guys, yep, you see him do it right there. We almost, yeah, 6 is looking up under Lilith there. These bottom three, or these 3 cars on the bottom have been fighting surprisingly hard with Whitehead. I don't know how they're doing this. Dylan now sees him. He goes up to the top. He's like, I'm kind of done with this. Y'all can stop trying to pass us now, please, hopefully. Por favor? Maybe? No, not good. Okay. Have to get himself hooked here. It is scary how head-on these guys are with the draft picks tonight. They've been guessing. They've been getting them completely correct. This is weird. Actually, nope, that's the wrong draft pick that time. Chosen Edge. Johnny, he's probably only going to go 1 lap down because he was able to grab onto this group right here. So, yeah, he'll probably stay 1 lap down. That's if he gets tucked in exactly right behind them. Yeah, he's going to be fine now. That group behind him, though, is surprisingly catching him. Led by Cogswell. They've now got it down to 3 seconds, or to almost 2 seconds. So they're coming, and they're gaining. They're not nose to tail, but they're really coming with each other. PJ's actually gone to lead as I was looking back at all that, what was happening back there behind those guys deciding to race with each other. See, that's for Burge there. I was going to say, I know who that is. Surprisingly, no cautions. Am I trying to cause a broadcaster's curse? Yes. Because it's fun to see wrecks here. Sometimes. And when you clean each other out, yeah. When you're the guy that gets involved in a wreck, it's not too much fun. I had to do something really quickly. Cogswell's surprisingly still catching him, too. He's gotten it under 2 seconds now. It's kind of stalled out a little bit. With that back line, I don't know, they're still going side by side with each other looking at it. Time charts. That front pack is not formed up at all with each other either. They're all broken up. Oh, we almost had a wreck there with DJ. He's got himself hooked. That's definitely going to... The second pack is caught up, and I did not expect that at all one bit from him either. Johnny's now lost the draft again. I don't know how he's lost it, but he has. Probably got to find a way in line behind somebody soon. I don't know if he'll be able to, though. He's got a hole now. If he goes... Well, he doesn't have really one at the moment, as they're actually going to leave TJ Hanley out to dry. Joe David has gone to the lead now. Lilith is still behind him, shoving him. Giving him all the help that he can right now, currently. Gonna get some views around the track here with people. Some guys are going at it, some guys aren't. What do we have happening here? They're fanning. Oh, we got Warren Young into the wall from DJ. They started fanning out. I was looking up front more than anything else, but that's going to bring out the first caution tonight. Warren didn't hit hard, though. That car's going to be fine. As what happened here? I saw them fan out, but I wasn't sure why. Lilith got loose, touched Joseph. And then Warren tried to go back up, and DJ was there. I don't think that was intentional by anybody there. It was just two guys there at the exact same time, and yeah, I don't put that on DJ at all either. Warren's gonna be fine. All these guys are gonna be fine, but that's gonna bring them to. They're all gonna pit. Probably take maybe 4 tires and fuel here. Depends on who you are. everybody will come down pit road, get 4 tires here and fuel, top it off. So they'll be pit window now. Oh, no. Everybody's coming down. Yeah, I was going to say, you probably want to come down here. You do not want to stay out. Mettler stays out. I believe he's getting a wave around. Fan off pit road. Yeah, this is... Joe stayed out. I don't know if he meant to do that. I don't think he did. Yeah, I think this is a mistake from Joe. He probably meant to come down pit road. I would not be staying out if I was him. Unless you can get to pit, get guys to come with you on lap 60? Not lap 60, like lap 7. Well, you're gonna have to get lap 60-ish. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't think these guys can. I don't think he can make it. I mean, he definitely can't make it. He needs to go down pit road and get fuel again. That's an odd choice. That's a very odd choice. Let's see. Will he come down? Yeah, he's coming down here. Okay. I'm gonna say I was really confused why he didn't come down with everybody else. That really didn't make any sense at all for him to stay out. I actually put Lilith to the lead. That being said, Super Speedway doesn't matter if you're in the lead right now because it can go away very quickly, very, very quickly for you. Lights do go off. I'm sorry I'm not talking so much. I hate these tracks. I really do. They suck. I mean, I do not enjoy them at all. They are interesting though sometimes. Really, the only thing you really watch for in races like this is a big one, and for wrecks, because the wrecks are huge. And if you don't want wrecks in NASCAR, you're lying. You know you want to see some, because they're bound to happen eventually. There's not been many races that haven't been wreck-free. At least somebody's wrecked out of one of them. Hopefully that does not pick up on my microphone. I'm gonna take something off here and it's making a big clicking noise. But I have a gate set on it so it won't pick up noises below a certain volume. But after that, loud enough, it will actually be recognized by the microphone. So I can pretty much start doing other stuff that the mic does pick up, but where I have it set on OBS, it won't pick up at all. But Pace Car does pull off here. Lilith Peters, Brock Whitehead, Ryan Sizemore, Joseph, Noah Owens, and TJ Hanley, your top 6 drivers. The green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Actually, Ryan Sizemore goes to the lead there. Lilith loses about 5 to 6 positions there. They really did get sorted out there. That will put Ryan Sizemore to the lead about halfway in this race. I'm surprised by that. I do think so. Lap actually come earlier. If you want to be right on the mark, you can come on lap 70. Now, that's me guessing off of their first pit stop fuel-wise. They very well could go a little bit longer, and I wouldn't even be thinking about that at all. It's just, who knows? I don't really know half the time. Broadcasters guess, especially when I don't have really any true race info, but I'm going off of a lot of. Two guys in the top lane, I believe that actually is Ryan and... No, it's Lucas. Lucas and Trey. Brock's up front. He's getting shoved by Joseph. Ryan's on the bottom with Noah behind him. Joseph is absolutely shoving the living Lord out of him. Oh, 31. Almost got hooked. That was almost absolutely horrible for him there. A little bit more of a shove, and he would have been sent right around. That could have been really, really bad for him. It's not what you want to see either sometimes. Shoots in the middle. This is kind of slowing them down now. This is really dragging them back. Really, really dragging them back. I am dropping frames. I knew I was dropping frames there because this race where it has so many cars and you're trying to load them all at once, and it's very demanding, very, very demanding on this CPU to get them all loaded in. Not having a fun time, that's for sure. Uh-oh, Patrick McQuaid blinked, and that will send him around. I saw him blink, and that's going to be semi-big. Not really bad for some guys, but he blinked and reappeared. That's what you do not want to happen at super speedways. Have that happen? This is what happened because of that. We'll watch. Actually didn't register as a wreck, but you see in front of Charles right here, there is no car. But if we go back a little bit, there is. Wait, hold on. Where is he actually at? Yep. So you see McQuaid right there. We'll go to Charles Whitehead. So Charles, this is not on Charles at all. No, nothing Charles can do. He sees McQuaid. He still sees him. And now he's gone. He has no idea where he is. He didn't mean to hook him. He seriously had no idea where that car was. So I don't blame that on anybody. I don't even blame that on McQuaid. McQuaid probably realized it, and he's like, oh, crap. And probably started to bail out of it. See right there, he comes back. It looks like Taylor gets some good contact with it. Doesn't really hit super hard. Looks like that was really all the guys that were involved in it, though. This will not put them on their pit window, however. Still be short. That's what it was. I do think everybody will come down pit road. I really do think they will. When it opens. I don't think it's open yet, is it? No, it is. Joseph goes down. Is he the only one that goes? Is it open or is it closed? I think it's open. Let's see. Oh, it's closed. Never mind. I believe it's closed. Yeah, I think they might have not... I don't think they should have done that. That's probably a bad idea. We'll see if they get a penalty. I think it's only... I go to the back anyway. Apparently I can't type to save my life either. Good. Fill this out whenever I get a chance. I don't think this will be... It's 2 wrecks so far, but it's not... There's really nothing those guys could have done to avoid it, however. That's the thing that happened. Nothing can really be done to stop them. Or not stop them. Stop that from happening. That was going to happen whether they wanted it to or not. Did we not have anybody else? No, we do. We did have other guys. So I'm guessing pit road was open. It just registered as being closed for me. I don't know why it did. Warren's still down. Jeff is still down. He's probably got some optional damage that he needs to fix. You do not want any drag. Oh, that's actually worse damage than what I thought. But luckily you can get like a whole minute and a half done. He'll probably roll off pit road here soon also. One thing he's got to be careful about is he doesn't want his toe to be knocked out. His toe's knocked out, well, he's not going to have much fun with driving that car because it's going to be pulling in every which way, trying to get him to drive the direction that he doesn't want to go. Makes it really sensitive, and it sucks to deal with. It really, really sucks to deal with. It's not fun at all. Lights do go off on the pace car, however. These guys will go green next time by 50... no, sorry, not 50. 45 laps left. We'll get it with 44 to go. 1 pit stop left. have to pit lap 80-ish. See, cause this, well, it'll be high 70s, low 80s when they come down pit road. It's gonna have to be that for them. They've got no other option. But again, if y'all are new to Ghost Racing Network, just don't mind throwing in a subscription. We're at 667. And I don't normally commentate like this. I just hate these tracks with the passion, the burning passion in my heart. I wish they would disappear. I really do. But some guys will run the daylights out of them because they love them so much. I don't understand how they do. They love everything about them. Why? Who knows? His car does pull off here, though. Ryan Sizemore, Noah Owens will lead them back to green. As the green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here from Talladega. See, Noah goes down to the bottom. Ryan comes with them also. That will put Nick Biddy up to the top line. It's actually kind of a cool name. I'll give him that. He'll try to go for the lead here in that. It's like kind of creamish brown, creamish white color on his car. Like a mixed white. I'm just looking at his paint. It's like a mixed white with red and black. No Owens on the bottom, but that top lane is rolling. They are absolutely rolling with each other currently. You got him. Oh gosh, it's going to end up bad here. We got him 4 wide around Cogswell, Roberge, and Lucas. Lucas Whitehead. This is not going to end up. I don't have a good feeling about this here in a minute. This is going to end up bad. One person makes a mistake, somebody gets hooked. This is going to be a big old wreck. So they keep it steady though, as Lilith is getting a shove from DJ up in that top line. Brandon, oh, there we go. Yep, there it ends up happening. Brandon down into, I believe that might have been, oh no, here he comes back up the track. Yep, and Warren gets involved in that. Nothing he can do. 2 teammates there. Yellow flag comes out for the 3rd time. I think McLaughlin didn't realize that. Who's that down there? That might be, no, it's not Joseph. The 6 was down there. That is Joe David. Yeah, I don't think he realized Joe was there. Came down, slammed into Ryan. Ryan can't slow down. He actually might have got, did he get hit again? I think he might have got hit again. He actually might have got hit again here. That gave him that extra boost. Let's see if he did. No, that's what got it right there. He hit the grass, and he couldn't scrub off speed. He's already on the brakes. Warren has nowhere to go and just slams right into the rear of him. Warren shoots down to the bottom. That probably destroyed that Front end. Oh, yeah. That killed the front end of Warren's car, too. Still can't... Oh, we got them spanning out here. They're about to... Did they just rear-end each other? Hold on. I think McDonald just rear-ended somebody on it. Yeah, he did. What is going on up here? I'm trying to catch the pace car. There's a slow car on the bottom, and this... Okay, well, that's a big old stack up. I have no idea what's happening. That is... I don't think I've saw that in a while. Remember early on when I did iRacing, I would do that all the time, though, because they would normally ride on the bottom line. I don't ride on the bottom anymore for that reason. End up stacked up behind everybody. As split decision. I would come if I'd come down pit road. I wouldn't be staying out here. This would most likely get you to the end. Wait to do this after. I'm gonna fill out something here. But this is a split decision. Oh, not really split decision. Really, less than half the field came down pit road. Now, Warren, hopefully has a faster pair. He does not. Well, that sucks for him. He might honestly want to be getting down there and getting all this optional fix. He did only sit in pit road for 12 extra seconds. I mean, you can probably see it in his car, too. It's dented up. Actually, you can't even see it from that view. You might want to know he has damage, though. I actually kind of can't tell. I mean, I can see it, but... It's the hood. The splitter's bent up. The hood's dented up. That's going to be dragging horribly for him. That's not going to be a fun day for him so far. That's going to really hurt him in the draft. He's probably going to be a literal anchor for people. He gets in front of him. He's just going to slow them all down. Nothing he can do. He's not trying to slow him down by any means. I think I figured out something here. See if anybody comes down to top. I don't know. Coming down to top off might not hurt you too much either. That might be a good option to do too. Let's do go off on the pace car so that they will get the green flag with 38 laps left in the race here. Oh, Lord. Race now started to pick up. They went pretty green for a good amount of the run. He's literally like Coco. Lord. Put on some chapstick. My lips get chapped very often now from what I'm doing. That sounds really sus. Good job, me. That's gonna be clipped. I know it is. Please don't clip that. I know somebody's gonna do it. I know somebody is. His car will pull off here, though. Nick Biddy, Lilith Peters, and Noah Owens will lead them to green. Gonna go through that long restart zone. Unlike other tracks, the restart zone at Talladega is at the very end, almost kind of in the entry of turn 1. McQuaid's blinking out, now he's back. This could get scary if that keeps happening to him, though. As green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Badly there for some guys. I think we saw Trey drop down to the bottom. Sorry. No. Yes, Trey dropped down to the bottom. I thought he was kind of blocking Noah, but I guess I just saw a lane open up. He wanted to take it. As I just realized that Lucas Whitehead's paint scheme is a mixture of Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s paint scheme that Jr. ran early in his career with that Budweiser sponsor. I will say this hot take. Jr. was better with DEI when it was first created than he was with Hendrick. I believe that. I really do. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was better with the team that his dad literally created just for him than he was with Hendrick Motorsports. I will stand by that too. By two, nah, 2 by 2. We got lane of 3 up here. McQuaid, Hubka, Metler up here, riding with each other, kind of hanging around currently with each other right now. They're going to fall back in line. Metler's probably going to lose the draft here, though. As where are these guys at? Where's McDonald? Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. This is not good for Dylan. He has kind of lost touch with... Oh, we got us fanning out here. Something's happening up front. As what happened here? They just all fanned out. We're going to go back and watch what happened because something happened that I wasn't catching. Oof. Somebody almost got turned. It had to be that. Everybody fanned out there. Oh, there it is. So, Trey... Apparently what happens here, if I can find him, it's switching everybody else here. There he is. He almost gets hooked by Noah here, and I think everybody reacts to that. Yep. Oh, that's actually a decent save. Yeah, everybody fanned out once they saw that. He actually hit it square, too. He's very lucky he hit it the way he did, because it really didn't even damage that car, surprisingly. Visually, steering-wise, it maybe hurt a little bit, but it actually seems to be fine, but that's why we saw everybody just scatter. I was wondering what happened. I thought we did have somebody around, but I was wrong. Very, very wrong about that. hopefully that was not intentional. That's just he got offset in a really weird spot, and there was nothing that Noah could do. I mean, you're on the bumper of your guy. You already can't see anything half the time. You're like, oh crap. And when you hook him on accident, you're like, oh, and then it ends up really bad for you. Really, really bad. Not too fun at all. Scary situation. Very, very scary situation right there. I have not saw that Hot Wheels car. Who is that? It's an interesting paint. That is actually Dylan Ellis. I believe that's who it is. Yeah, I did not see that paint scheme. That is actually interesting. I don't think I've ever saw anybody run a Hot Wheels paint scheme. That top lane stacked up. Brock was going to go to the middle. He realized he's going to get turned if he did that, but they're stacking up there, maybe building some momentum as we have the 97 of Mike gets turned. He's going to overcorrect, probably pound that outside wall, and I believe he did. Yep, you see him rolling down the track here. Everybody scatters to get away from him. That will put them on the edge of their fuel window, however. Probably came down just a little bit. Yeah, Jeff had such a big run, and yeah, Mike just came down into Jeff's path right there. I don't think Jeff expected him to do that at all. Can't blame Jeff for that. Mike really did oh my lord, I don't know how he did not absolutely slam that wall. He's very, very lucky he slowed down in time there because he was headed for that outside wall. But that's damage. He's not damaged. He's going to be completely fine. He's very, very lucky for that again. That's not many times you can save that. Save that car and then be wrecked.
No.
Ugh. Do you think everybody's going to be down pit road? There's not going to be anybody staying out. Everybody's going to file down here, and they may come down and top off. It's going to be the very edge, unless you get out there and save fuel. One thing, too, if you're leading, that's also going to kill your fuel mileage, like butcher your fuel mileage. Oh, this is... Cody stays out. What cautions have they had since they last pit? Cody pit on the last one, so that would give him 30 laps. I'd probably take him 2 laps. Take him to lap 89. Yeah, unless he's been riding in the back though. This might not be a bad choice from him. I don't think he can make it. He's definitely not going to make it. But if he keeps getting cautions that come out, he actually might be able to stretch his fuel. That's a long shot. That's a Hail Mary shot. Oh, well. This is a lot of stuff. Oh, wait, actually, I meant to select that here. Currently taking. Oh, boy. I believe we need to do that. I didn't realize that one of this all answered for me. Let's see, do we have anybody that comes down top? Yep, we do. Cogswell comes in. Lilith comes in. This is a good move from them. This can get them to the end. They won't have to come down pit road now. They'll be fine. I honestly would have done this if I was everybody else, too. I wouldn't have stayed out. I don't know. Cody can't make it to the end. I think he's banking on cautions here. That's the only thing that he can be doing, too. It's a mind game with him and me, I think. I don't know. We'll find out who's playing the mind game. Who can mind boggle each other the most. He can't make it to the end. I do know that. So if he can't make it to the end, I think he has to be banking on cautions here. He does not want to lead. I do know that. Do not lead. I am looking at Cogswell and Lilith. Lilith, these two guys won't have to come down pit road. Especially if cautions come out. They won't have to come down for sure. Everybody else is probably right there at it. Pace car does pull off for their Cody Tarrant will lead them back to green. TJ Hanley on his outside. TJ actually got new internet, so he's not been blinking recently, which is good for him. He's been showing that he's been a good racer, but green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Cody gets a good jump, but it's not going to matter because it's Talladega. It's Super Speedway racing. Jay hops down to that middle line in front of Dylan. Dylan now finally make his way back up here. Cody's leading. Cody, you might not want to do this, bud, as I think he's probably realized that as Dylan just turns on the rocket boosters and shoves DJ completely past him. So never mind that. Not expecting to just hook up and go like that, but they evidently did. They want to get going. They want to get going and gone. They're kind of done with this. Oh, Trey wobbled it off the corner. Nobody was behind him. I think he just unloaded on him. He got really loose there, and that could be a moment where you're like, oh, Lord. That's a hold your breath moment that happened right in front of him. That's not fun to see at all. Pretty dang scary as DJ's now going for a lead. Okay, Cody has fallen back in line here. Where is Lilith Cogswell, though? Okay, they're about mid-pack. Lilith currently 17. Got a big stack up here That middle lane not going anywhere. DJ gets a shot in the rear from Thomas. The six almost squeezed Lilith in the wall. Great. Oh my gosh, that's the second time we about saw him get turned. He's going to be split 4 wide here. Not going to be picked. Actually, he will be picked up there by DJ. I think he's trying to hop in the line. He's able to hop in the middle. We saw him get loose twice. As Jeff thought he had a clear lane. DJ was there, so can't really do much about that. He is, however, leading the top line, so he does have the guys behind him. He's not hung out to dry. I would honestly want to be McQuaid or Roos right here. Get to see all this drama unfold in front of you. And surprisingly, everybody's actually still on the track. That being said, we're probably going to have like half the field finished. Trey was getting up under DJ. He's finally gotten... Oh, he did get up under him, but he lifted. He let DJ back in line. He was not going to let him in line there for a second. He poked his nose, and he was like, I don't know if I should let you down, bud. He decided to eventually, though. Pretty much realized, it ain't worth wrecking you at all right now, currently. Jeff's running that outside too currently. He's actually getting going up there too with the 4. Anthony Williams shoving him. Cody hops down to that bottom. Cody needs to hop in line behind somebody. I mean, he's going to run out of fuel before this race ends, I believe. At 59, I don't think he can make it to the end. I mean, I don't have a good feeling about this for him. Trey goes down to the bottom. Who's down there? He brings Hupka with him. DJ stays with Dylan, however. Out. Hupka, I will say Hupka's pacing is very nice. Very, very nice. TWR does make the setups for this league. I'm part of Team Watson Racing. Use code WATSSPIN, WATSPIN 39 for 5% off your purchase of a setup there. About a couple cents as Taryn almost swipes the rear bumper of Hupka. Sends around. That stacks up the bottom lane because everybody's got to bail out the throttle. Not what you want to see for a guy behind them. Get a little bit nervous. A little bit is a lot, though. Got Joseph following Charles up in the back. Dylan's still trying to get the lead. Jeff's been up there in that top line. I think he's not getting the push quite just yet. He's just kind of letting them know that he's there more than anything else. He's like, yeah, I exist up here. Can't get past me fully. I'm just gonna kind of poke my nose every now and then, so where you can't get fully clear. Do think, guys, maybe saving a little bit of fuel right now. Maybe a little bit. Because if you lead completely, this is going to end up bad for you because you're going to be really, really stretched on fuel. It will be stupid close for you. We got somebody around. I can hear tires. Ooh! Mike. Oh, he takes Charles with him. Oh, no. I heard tires from somebody back there. As Mike just destroyed that car. As Brock's there. I don't know who to put that on. We're going to go look. I think that may be on Mike, though. So Mike's right here. Brock. Huh? I mean, they both move. I mean, it's kind of... So, look. Mike's moving down. Yeah, that's on Mike. That's Mike. Hey, I don't think he realized Brock was there. And he hits him again, overcorrects, and he smacks that wall. He collects Charles Whitehead, too, an innocent bystander there. Charles, surprisingly, still has a front end. Oh, it broke his toe. Never mind. Still has a front end after that. But now, this might have been what Cody was banking on, was cautions. I guarantee you, he's probably cutting that car off and coasting. Matt Mettler's down pit road, though. He's probably coasting right now. He's going to catch up to the pace car and coast. But now everybody for sure can make fuel the end. See, topping off. Okay, everybody's topping off. Cogswell and Lilith don't have to do that. Lilith comes down anyway. Cogswell, he'll be fine to the end. Owen stays out. He should be fine to the end. Joe should be fine. Oh yeah, he should be fine. So kind of a split decision on people coming to pit road and not coming to pit road, which is surprising. EJ stays out. Yeah, these guys can now make it to the end on fuel. They're not stretching fuel at all. So I believe Austin. Yep, Austin has gone live. Also, he's streaming PGR Money Racing, which is, as he's actually not gone completely live yet. He almost has. Well, this is interesting here, but inside 20 laps to go, we will take our very first commercial break of the race, however.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
as we are back here at Talladega Super Speedway. Lights have gone off on the pace car. It will be 17 laps to go. DJ Daniel leading. Had some guys come down and top off the fuel, so they are evidently good to the end. I believe Cody came down also. Yes, he did. So everybody's good on fuel. Front guys maybe stretching just a little bit, but I think they'll be completely fine because they've probably been saving up under this caution. I'll actually look at DJ, see if he is saving. Probably is, as he's just riding around in 5th. Noah's saving. Cogswell's not. Biddy isn't. Joe actually is. McQuaid probably saving 2 here. He's not. Anthony is burning more fuel, riding around in 2nd. That's not a good idea. Roos also burning more fuel, riding around in 3rd. That's actually been a proven fact. Lower gears makes you burn more fuel. DJ is saving, though. It looks like he is. Oh, he's just up on the apron. I swore he'd be pressing that clutch and cutting the car up, but he's not been doing that, which is, I mean, it's his choice. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of confused why it's not. But pace car does pull in here, though. DJ Daniel will lead them to green with Jonathan Cogswell on his outside. Gonna enter that long restart zone here at Talladega. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. See, DJ Daniel maintains the lead. McQuaid's blinking out, but he's now back, but it will be 16 laps to go here. Really expected to all break loose with about 10 to go. That's when nobody cares about anybody else. Yeah. The friends you thought you had are no longer your friends. Unless they're your teammates, that's a different story. They still might not work with you. DJ hops up the middle line. He's going to block Dylan, though. Not able to get the block in time. Dylan will now be maybe hung out to dry here. Trey does let him back in line, however. Sorry, that is Trey. Lets him back in line. Late block there, almost gone wrong. Driving like Bubba Wallace on like lap 20 at Talladega like he did this weekend, or past weekend. DJ's working both lanes. He keeps coming up and coming back down. I think he got hit by Dylan there because Dylan's about getting tired of him. Noah gives him a shot in the rear, and they'll be side by side down the backstretch. Trey shoving Dylan, Noah shoving DJ. Biddy's coming into picture, also Hupka, and that very, very bright GWR car also up here. So that's a very nice paint scheme. I might ask him for that paint scheme because that is absolutely amazing. But Trey has literally hooked up to Dylan, and you can see him shoving hard. He wanted to get him out front. Thing is, he has to probably manage his temps here. I don't think I can see drivers' temperatures, however. You will see very quickly if I can. Yeah, sadly, I can't. I wish I could. That's a setting that iRacing does. They do not let you do that. This is going to get insane. We'll actually go on board here for some laps because we haven't done that at all tonight here. And we have a wreck here, but they stay green. Oh, no, they're going to throw a caution here now. Roberge gets into it. Yep, caution does come out. Started with Noah Owens. I don't know what happened. I think somebody must have came up to him, and that has absolutely destroyed that right front fender of his very pretty paint scheme that he's running. What happened here? He must have got, I think he got moved out of line. Okay, so he's up behind Trey. As he just runs up on Trey, tries to slow down the 4 hits, and he goes into Zofield. Zofield, nothing he can do there. His running actually flies off and he comes back. And then Roberge just has to be there, and they both meet in the middle. That wasn't intentional from either of those drivers. The 4 literally probably can't see anything in front of him, but that car is destroyed. That front tire is supposed to be spinning. As you might want to keep your foot in that, because if you stop, that thing might not roll anymore. Roberge seems like he doesn't have that much damage, but no, you need to keep your foot to the floor if you are driving that thing, man, because that is not going to be good. I believe he will make it back around. Yeah, he's going. I mean, he's trying to make it, and I think he will make it. What he really needs is that wheel to somehow pop back straight, and just, even if it rolls really weird, rolling it is better than just dragging the living life out of it. I think he will be able to get, hopefully he has a faster pair. I think he does. The guessing game of, does he have a faster pair left in that car? As Christopher Cash just says, Baby Cash has arrived. That's why he's not racing tonight. As, hold on, we will do something here. I will mute my mic here. As I just talked to Hubka there, Christopher Cash, one of the drivers here, baby, I think it was, he's I believe the godfather of something like that, godparent of, has arrived. Hopefully I got that right. Children, love him or hate him, just born. That's where he is at. He actually might be doing some broadcasting for us now that his kid's here. I can't remember if he's the, what is he to that? Cash, if you are watching, can you clear that up for me? Is that, are you the godfather or godparent, or is that your child? I can't remember if it was you or somebody else. I'm getting a little bit confused. I don't know. Is it? I can't remember who. I'm actually literally trying to figure this out. I have false memories now. I think it was him. I don't know anymore at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Heck, I wake up and I don't even know what I'm doing 90% of the time. I'm like Joe Biden. Get there and I can't remember what I did 10 seconds ago. It's anybody's race. Noah did have a faster pair. He's very lucky that he did. Now he's probably gonna get involved in another wreck here. That's what people's luck is like at super speedways. If you fix your car and then immediately, like 10 seconds after, you get another wreck. Welcome to super speedway racing. It's so much fun. Love it, don't you all? I'm surprised that man has not been drafted, but that's amazing. I think Pittsburgh has the pretty much a first-round pick. They got the 32nd pick because the Dolphins forfeited theirs. They also traded Claypool. They got a second-round pick for him. That ended up turning into the first pick in the second round. So really hoping some good players fall to them. That's not why I've been sidetracked. I've got an exam tomorrow, so I'm kind of freaking out over that more than anything else. It's a pretty big exam, finals for one of the classes, and I got one more, but it's a take-home one, so that's lucky. As I really wish I was able to bend these pins back on the CPU. I'm actually kind of mad at my friend for bending the living life out of them. He did it on purpose, too. Yeah, I'll get him back one day. Yeah, I broke, I think, 3 of them. Yeah, I broke 3 of them off. There's no chance that it's a ground pin at all. It's no way. No way it's happening. That's okay. That is your child. Thank you for clearing that up, Cash. Who was it? Who was the god? I'm having a crisis over here. This must be a different Discord that I saw that in. Or it was somebody else. I don't know who it was. I know it was somebody, though. I need to realize that's got thermal paste on it, so I don't need to drag it across my desk. Pace car does pull in here, though. As the green flag will be in the starter's hand. And we are back underway here from Talladega. My keyboard lit up before you all could see the green flag, but it told me it went green. So it went green. That's Philip Purhubka trying to go to the lead. He's behind Nick Biddy. DJ Daniel is up on top there with TJ Hanley behind him getting the shove. Goes from bottom to top, trying to block both lanes, working on both. We got somebody around here. That is going to be a semi-big one. It's Tarrant, the 4 Mettlers in it. Mettler hit hard there. He had it saved and overcorrected. The 4 slides down into the path of Lucas. We got more carnage back here. Other guys are in it. Roberge is in it. I think he's actually got no damage. It looks like he actually stopped. Cogswell has a little bit of some dents in that car, but it should be fine. Let's see what happened here. They only saw a glimpse of out of the corner of my eye of somebody overcorrecting. Let me see what happened here. Okay, somebody's in the wall. That is Mike Slavonowski in the wall. Does it start with him, though? I think they see him, they all panic. And Jeff and Jonathan Cogswell make contact. Jeff hits hard. Down into Cody, Warren saw his life flash before his eyes. 4 is involved. Mettler's involved. Dylan Ellis saw his life flash before his eyes also. Then everybody else. Roberge probably gets clipped here. He gets clipped there by Cogswell. Very lucky again. No, actually, he barely nudged it. He's actually going to be completely fine there. Taylor's car is just... Oh, well, he got hit there in the rear end by Taylor, but Taylor's car is destroyed. I believe most of these guys will have their fast repair, though. I don't think... Yeah, that is destroyed. Dylan Ellis, I thought he made it through. He actually had some hard damage, too. Car's bent out of shape every which way. See if Jeff Taylor has a fast repair or not. Gosh, that car is destroyed. Pit box is right here. And he does have a fast repair. Cogswell did. I believe that's Anthony Williams. He doesn't. Slavonowski doesn't. Ellis doesn't. He's sitting in pit road getting his damage fixed. His car might actually probably be done, but yeah, his car's probably done here. So that was a hard hit. I mean, evidently, I didn't catch it, but he... Oh, Justin, it's a Ryzen 7 2700X. I'm actually meeting a guy tomorrow to pick up a new one, but two of the pins, or not two, three of the pins are missing. I was bending the other ones back, and when I say he bent them, I mean like half of the pins are bent on it. Like he did it on purpose too, because he didn't need it anymore, and I was like, I would have used that. So he challenged me to try to fix it, and I was doing pretty well, and then they just, I mean, it's almost actually completely fixed. I got pretty deep into it, but I mean, this thing is just destroyed pretty much. It's not bad. Well, destroyed in my mind is, you can see that it's damaged, but I know 3 of them fell off yesterday, and I don't think they're ground pins by any chance. 2 of them are right next to each other, so I don't think they're ground either. But I'm missing 3 in total. I would straighten it more, but I can get another one for $70. So, as that's shined a light in my eyeball, that's not a good idea. Do plan on building a dedicated iRacing rig. What I mean by that is just to race in. This PC is a i7 11700K, a 3080 Ti, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 4 NVMe M.2 SSDs, and then 2 SSDs on it, water cooled also. I built that myself, not pre-built. I bought it, bought all the parts, made it. It's been upgraded over the years. Probably worth about, I had to say, $2,000 to $3,000 is what I would price it at, which is pushing it. But, well, I'd say 2,000 is probably what it is worth right now at this point. That's actually probably pushing it too. Maybe I know it's over 1,000. That's all I know. Probably we have the amount of viewers that we do tonight here, though, is I probably got somebody with the tags. I put Ryan Priest in the tags, so, and Talladega in it. So I guarantee people have came from here, and it popped up when they looked up Ryan Priest. That's something I learned in media and communications, tags. You can always play with them. Sometimes it's a dirty thing to do, sometimes it's not. That's really not a dirty thing, because it was associated with Ryan Priest and Kyle Larson, who got into it, bent the frame on Larson's passenger side as Ryan Priest couldn't see anything, gassed it back up, and actually just destroyed Larson on the side. Just kind of sucks, but Larson never has good luck at those tracks. He hates them. Kind of like me. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. This is when everything's out the window. They have green, white, checkered attempts. If they need them, that is. If they need them, they don't want to use them. It's not the ideal thing to do, but they will if they have to. I don't understand. Actually gonna fall to them? Wow, okay. Oh Lord, this is anybody's race. I mean, this could be. Thomas Stewart has a chance to win it, and he's not coming on the track now. Sabanowski laps down. He actually fixed his car pretty much to where it looks normal. Ellis, yeah, his car's destroyed. Whitehead's out. Looking at TWR chat, looks like Sumter's running the race right now. I am a driver for TWR. Very good company. Very good racing setup. You all should go buy them. If you do iRacing, that is. If you don't do iRacing, donate to us. Links in the description. I don't think we've ever gotten a tip before. But, I mean, it's just more fun for me to do it. Ooh, Lord, here we go. All hell's about to break loose here. It is about to end up horrible. This is going to end up bad. Gonna grab the green flag here with 4 laps left at Talladega. When is the big one going to happen? Is the question. As the green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. There it is. Uh-oh. There's the big wreck. That is a lot of guys in it. That looks like it's 4 guys. Lucas Whitehead, sorry, Ryan Sizemore, TJ Hanley. Saw some other guys get involved, but I knew that was going to happen when I saw somebody peeking on the outside, and it ended up happening. As it looks like it was maybe Biddy who looked outside of him. I think it was. Who was that there? No, it's not. Who is this here? I'm trying to get this car number. Oh, gosh. The 32. That's who it is. Okay, we'll see who that is. There's new drivers, so I'm trying to get their names. It is the 32. Okay, it was Biddy. I was correct. What happened here? I don't know. Because it all happened so fast. So we're going to go from a chase view because that gives me a better view of what actually happened. So Dylan's on Biddy's bumper. I think he had too much speed. He was probably... So DJ goes to block. Ryan checks up for him because he about turns DJ. Dylan hits Biddy, and then Biddy gets into Ryan. That collects Trey, and then also Trey doesn't have that bad of damage, however, I think. I don't know if Biddy got hit into Ryan, though. We're going to watch his RPMs, because if he tried to lift, he might have gotten hit from Dylan on accident. I don't know. You can see him playing with the throttle, though. Watch his RPMs. I mean, he's out of it. Out of it again. Out of it again. Out of it again. Gas out of it again. I don't know. I can't tell if he's being hit there enough. I mean, it's close. We're going to listen to it. His rear view. I don't know. He may have been hit into that on accident. I'm not blaming it on Dylan at all. It's very, very close, though. That's close. I'm not gonna put that blame on anybody because he could have got hit into him. He could have not. It's up in the air. TJ's car is destroyed. As he needs to get in his pit box, as he has a fast repair. Luckily, Lilith is down pit road also. She might have gotten involved in that wreck. But this will be a green-white checkered attempt, an official one too, at that. This is going to be interesting, interesting, interesting. This is going to end up bad again. Super speedways. You can sit through all the race and it comes down to one lap. And you can say that about all tracks, but here it really does come down to one lap because it could all fall apart in the span of like 2 seconds. think I may have gotten scammed. That's great. Haha, guess what? You know what I have? Refunds, bud. That's my life. Second time, but I'm getting my money back this time. I'm not letting it go through. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is gonna get hectic, and it's really gonna get hectic. Yep, okay. Already filing for... Just got that confirmed. Had a feeling it was. Buddy, you shouldn't have done that. Great, good job, me. What are you refunding? I was buying a graphics card from a guy that I met on Facebook. He said he'd ship it. I only sent him $100, so luckily I didn't send him the whole 200, but I'm gonna get a refund because I'm not dealing with that. I also know where he lives, so good job. Don't mess with me, because I will find you. It will not end up well. His car pulls in here, though. Whitehead will lead them back to green. As the green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. This is still anybody's race at this point. What is going to unfold here? Guys are going to be making moves that they shouldn't be making, but it's Talladega. Let it rip. Think you shouldn't be doing it, you probably shouldn't, but you know it's 2 laps to go. They'll be getting the white flag next time by. This can end up horrible, this can end up good. One of the two, do we know? No idea. Hupka going down to the bottom behind DJ. That will leave Brock with no help behind him. Now Hupka hops back up into that middle line trying to win a race here. He is in the no-ghost. If he could win his own no-ghost, that would be pretty funny to see. And he will put the money back into the league. DJ trying to get to his quarter panel as we have somebody through the grass. I believe they do stay green, however, yet green flag is still in the air. Hupka's looking to the inside of Dylan McDonald. Dylan throws a block. White flag. One more time around. Hupka has no other choice but to shove Dylan. He's trying to get around him. They are 3 wide. Brock in the middle, Brock up top, DJ in the middle. Dylan on the bottom. Hupka giving Dylan a shove, giving him all he can get. We have a wreck behind. That's Nick Biddy. He will hit the wall. We keep green, though, because it is way behind them. Hupka, if he's going to make a move, he better make it now. He does. He goes in the middle lane. He's trying to win here today at Talladega. It might be an old-fashioned drag race. Who can shove each other the hardest here? 2 Chevys versus each other. DJ's falling off of him, though. He's not on his bumper. Hupka needs DJ there with him. Going to go through the trial over here, but look at Brock getting a shove here from Cogswell. Well, Cogswell will be able to steal. Hupka's going to go up inside draft now. Hupka, top to bottom. It's going to be down, and at the line, it is going to be Mike Horaroo. How in the world did that happen? They tied. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I am amazed by that. Holy crap. We're going to watch Mike burn it down here. I really thought Hubka won that. I think if Hubka didn't get hit by Brock there, he would have had that win. I am speechless. That's the second time I've saw ties. This is about the fifth tie probably about third or fourth tie we saw on Ghost Racing Network alone. But oh my lord, I did not. Where did he come from? Where was he at the whole entire race? I don't even know. Holy crap. My throat's shot too. This is great for me. Good job, bud. Watch Mike burn it down here. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, that would have been great if I knew how to do that. You can do a mouse aim. That's how they do that stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I actually can't. Nope. Watch him do a burnout here. Must be his teammate with him currently. That was a good finish for him there, that's for sure. Is this how they get that other view? Oh, yep, it is. Okay, now I know how to do that. I'll give you all some fancy views here now. Now I know how to do it. Oh, Lord. That was a crazy finish. You learn something new every day, don't you all? I had no idea that you could do that. We're going to go back and watch that finish, however. I don't know where he came from. I had no idea. So he's right here. Gonna go zoom in. Actually, let's get a better camera here. Get a closer one. So Mike is up in this top line. About probably the 7th car. So this is what happens here. Dylan comes up into DJ. Then Cogswell gets hooked by Mike, actually. That sends him into Brock. Brock goes down into Hubka. Hubka gets slammed. Hubka's probably just keeping his foot in it at the moment. And how close is this at the line? I mean, there is no... We're going to have to do this manually, frame by frame. So we're going to go... You're going to see all this stuff here for a minute, y'all. But I don't know how in the world this happened. I'm going to have to go down if it'll let me adjust. Okay. As I'm trying to get the best view I can here of these cars sliding, so I need to go chase, because that is not a good camera. Let me get a better view here. I'm trying to get the best view I can, but it's not wanting to give me the one that I would like. I need to just... Static, that's what it is, okay. That's what I wanted. I'm trying to get you all a good view here. It does not... Oh, it doesn't want to let me do that. Not blimp. Chopper. On car. No. It should be giving me that option to... There it is. I knew it was there eventually. So we'll go and zoom in a little bit now. So I think we're going to go on Hubka. That's what it was showing me before. So we're going to go down here. Trying to get a good view, but it's not evidently not wanting to do much for me here. It was giving me a pretty good one. Actually, I do have a start-finish line. I don't know why I don't have that option to do. Not even thinking about that. Okay, we're just going to go on Hubka's chase, because it's not giving me the view that I want it to. And now I'll adjust Hubka's view here, so we'll put it at static. Adjust it manually. So I have to zoom out. So this is probably the best view we're going to get here. So rewind once. As how close is this? Can't really see here. Yeah, you can see it right there. Look at Mike. I mean, this is close. See if I can get a good view from Mike. I mean, literally, look at this. That's how close it is. I'm going to try to get these guys a better view before I bring them in anywhere, because this view is horrendous. We'll actually load up this camera pack again, because it's probably reset one of the cameras that was actually good view. Yes, it has. This is what I wanted for the view. So, have it go forward just a little bit more. Go to a static view. Sorry, guys, I'm having to do this. I want to get y'all the best view of this, however. I do know there's a way to do this correctly, but I'm apparently not too smart with it. That's going to be the best view I can probably get them for this. So if I could get a better one, I would, but it's not wanting to give me a view here. I know it should be giving me one, but it's not wanting to quite yet. There it is. Okay, I was going to say, might be where I was focusing on Hubka. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is what I wanted here. I was going to say, I was like, why is it not giving me this view? I'm going to lower it down for these guys again. Apparently, I don't know what my X and Y's are apparently anymore. I'm just too stupid to realize that. As that will be a good view for him there, hopefully. I think that did take a screenshot for him, because that is incredibly close here. I really thought Hubka had that one. I mean, I really did think he had that one, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, he was right there at it, but it's just so close at the line. But enough with me messing with cameras. I learned that I need to get back to him. I knew how to take photos before, but apparently I'm too stupid to do it now. But we will bring in the top 3 drivers here. And I will learn how to actually take photos. Not too smart. Start with Thomas Stewart. Oh, that's qualifying there, sorry. I've done that so many times. Start with Hubka. Is it actually correct? Wait, did I get something different here on the scoreboard? Oh my lord. So it says Hubka's 3rd. Yeah, we'll get Hubka here. Hey Hubka, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
I got you.
And so you fall so I mean, you're right there from winning here at Talladega. What was going through your head coming to the trial there? Because you had a shot to win it.
Yeah, man, I did. I think I timed it perfect, letting McDonald go there, and DJ was pushing me hard. I thought I had it. I looked to my right, and Brock had me by a little bit, and next thing I know, I'm sideways coming across the line. I thought I still had it, but then I looked down, I got 3rd. But I'm happy with the 3rd. This was a fun race.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, that was hectic. I think, honestly, if you didn't get clipped by Brock, that win was yours. Even when you slid, I was like, he still might win this race. I mean, that was hectic. But, how was the racing overall? Because it seems like you guys did pretty good considering that it's Talladega.
Yeah, normally, 3 wide, we can't do that. But this race, I mean, we were 3 wide most of the race, and it was fun. The car handled great. I went to the back to the front a few times, and just right spot, right time there to avoid some wrecks and be there at the end.
It was definitely hectic. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I'd like to thank you for putting on this broadcast and doing it all season long. You do a great job. Thanks to my sponsors, Hupke Real Estate, um, Team Watson Racing Setups for jumping on the car for this race. My teammates for pushing me. DJ for trying to push me there at the end. Shout out to him and just everybody in this league for putting on a great season. It's been fun.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good third place finish tonight, though, man.
All right, thank you.
That was Chris Hupke. Apparently, I'm just too stupid to learn how to do photos. I'll have to learn that again. I knew how to do them before, but apparently some brain cells aren't working in my head right now. But we'll bring in the second place driver, Jonathan Cogswell. Hey, Jonathan, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man? He might be here, but his mic might be muted. Hey, Jonathan, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Man, so that was a crazy finish. Come home second. You know, what was going through your head going through the travel there? Because that was just chaos at the end.
I thought I had it. I was going to shoot that middle. I thought I had it, but I did not get all the way over to the middle good enough, and I clipped Whitehead on the outside, which allowed the car behind me to pass me. But it was all mine. I just made a simple mistake.
I was looking at that and I was like, oh my Lord, this is about to be crazy there. I mean, that was definitely hectic. I mean, do you think if you would have been able to get to the middle there, you probably would have been able to get the win, or do you think you would not had enough time?
Oh, it was all me. I just made a mistake. I was going to win that.
I'm looking at the photo. I mean, and you barely edged out Hupke. Here's how close it was between you and Hupke. You were 0.012. Hupke was 0.013. So even for second, that was a close finish. But, you know, how was the racing all night from your point of view? Because it didn't seem like it was bad at all.
No, it was a lot of fun. Everyone was doing 3 wide pretty well. I mean, it was a entertaining race.
Yeah, it definitely was. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Well, I'd like to thank my SimSpec Esports and thank them for putting up the $100 I almost won.
Hey, man, well, I'll let you go. Good second place finish tonight, though, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks.
With Jonathan Cogswell again. I don't normally broadcast like this. I'm so just nervous about the exam tomorrow. But we'll bring in the winner, Mike, here. Hey, Mike, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you, man. How are you?
Man, so I had never really seen you the whole entire night. I know you were involved in a few wrecks, but you come home with the win. What was going through your head coming to that travel? Because that's where pretty much the race was decided, was right there.
I had a game plan at the beginning of the race, just kind of hang out in the middle. Changed that after I crashed. Had to stay in the back. And then I just saw the front runners up there, and I just knew I had to get to the outside and just push and get up there for that last lap.
I mean,
Once we took the white.
It was definitely crazy. I mean, I didn't know where you came from, and then I looked and I was like, oh, he's like the third car in line, but that was insane. But, you know, how was the racing from your point of view tonight? Because it seemed like it was pretty good overall.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything, it was 3 wide for quite a bit of the race, which was pretty good. I mean, we had some net code issues or stuff like that for some of the crashes, but 3 wide with all those cars pretty close for numerous laps it was good racing.
Yeah, definitely it was. And is this your first race here, or have you raced here before? Because I hadn't saw your name before here.
No, this is our first race. Me, Joe David, Nick Biddy, Anthony Williams came in Lowline Motorsports. We're new this year. We just actually came in. This race is our first race. We did the original season here, and then we left because the next gen cars, and we went to a different league that was running next gen. And then we just finished our league, so we figured we'd come back and try it out.
Definitely. I mean, you definitely got a win here tonight, so that's a good way to start it. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, just shout out to the 22q.org organization. And just Lowline Motorsports. Luke, our spotter, helping us out with fuel mileage for this race. He eyes in the sky that helps us out, and just the boys at Lowline Motorsports. That's about it.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good win here tonight, though, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it. And thank you, Chris, for letting us in the league. I know we started late, and I know some people weren't too happy about it. But again, I appreciate everybody in the league, and it was a good race.
Good job, man. That was the race winner, Mike. Core review. Hopefully I said that right. So we will go over the finishing order here, and I'm kind of rushed right now because I'm trying to figure out how to take photos. Apparently I'm just too stupid to realize that. Also got an exam, so I want to study for that too. But Mike Corview first, Jonathan Coswell second, Chris Hubcup almost wins his first race here. Brock Whitehead fourth, DJ Daniel fifth, Lucas Whitehead sixth, Joseph Grijalva 7th, 8th, Trey Whitehead 9th, Chris Sofield 10th, Patrick McQuaid 11th, Lilith Peters 12th, TJ Hamley 13th, Matt Mettler 14th, Noah Owens 15th, Dylan McDonald 16th, Thomas Stewart 17th, Johnny Williams 18th, Warren Young 19th, if it will let me change who it is. Christopher Burrs 20th, Cody Tarrant 22nd, Brandon McLaughlin. You see how close these guys are. I mean, literally down to 22nd, these guys are not even the second part. Jeff Taylor 23rd, Anthony Williams 24th, Joe David 25th, Nick Biddy 26th, 27th, Mike Salinowski 28th, Ryan Sizemore 29th, Dylan Ellis, and 30th is Charles Whitehead. Crazy finish, that is for sure. That was hectic overall. Did not expect that to happen. Close finish at the line. Thought they tied, but it went down to the hundreds there. But I will roll this animation, and I will let y'all go. Hopefully I can learn how to take some photos here.